Dear Claire and Martha, copy our mother. Do you remember Mr. Sanders, who refinished that breakfast table we all ate off of as a family when we were kids? Oma left Polly, our daily maid, a note that said a guy named Mr. Sanders was coming by to refinish that table, and he was easy to recognize because he was very ugly. Instead of just letting him in, Polly showed him the note. This pissed our mother off, naturally. It was intended to be helpful to Polly to help her recognize/not be alarmed by a stranger when Oma was not there. But Polly stabbed Oma in the back by showing him the note. Oma did this exact same thing to Carl Strain. Shamelessly, but worse. I had nothing ugly in my postcard. But Oma spun my words to Brandon as negative and unloving, rather than positive and loving, when I wrote Oma a postcard asking her to allow me to bring Brandon and Officer Bob hunting, at an extremely critical time in his development that he was pivoting, deciding to go left, or go right. She showed Brandon and Debbie that note and she spun it as a negative. Encouraging, guiding, Brandon to see my reaching out efforts intended for good, as something negative that Brandon ought to resist, because these women are treating my reaching out to Brandon like it was poisonous. And it stuck. Brandon is malicious to his dad, not because I was malicious to him like Oma was me, but because he was trained by his mother, and our mother, to be that way. This was horribly sick, and very evil. Unbelievably evil. But intended malevolently towards Carl Strain. And Brandon picked up on that as the way to be, rather than seeing it as the evil it was. Any outsider will see it as totally screwed up for Oma to be that way. She accused me of trying to control her. By making that request, she heard me being what she is, which is controlling and malevolent. I was asking her to help me with my son's Brandon's psychological development.